Hi, I'm Terry and I'm nuts about stamping. I'm back today with another Sundays with Sizzix project. I'm going to give you one more Valentine's Day card idea using my Big Shot. The first thing I want to do is take two different sizes of my Square Collections framelits and die cut two squares. I'm going to die cut a larger one using some Whisper White cardstock. And then I'm going to do the one that's the next size down, and I'm going to die cut a square from the Crisp Cantaloupe color. So let me bring in my Big Shot and we'll do that right away. I've got my magnetic platform, bottom standard cutting pad. I'm going to put my scrap Whisper White cardstock on top with the square that I want to die cut, and then the top standard cutting pad. Got to bring that a little bit closer to me. I've got a piece of black paper to protect the table that I'm on, and it's very slippery. All right, so there's the square. And then the next thing I want to do is use the exact same sandwich combination, and I'm going to die cut a Crisp Cantaloupe. This is my year for using non-traditional colors for Valentine's Day. So I think it's all about the message, not really about the colors. All right, so I've got these two like so, and I think what I'll do is straight away I will bring in my snail adhesive and I'll attach them together because that is the plan. A little bit of snail adhesive. Attach them together. There we go. And there's a layer for the front of my card. But I'm not quite done, because what I want to do next is bring in that scrap piece of Whisper White cardstock, and I want to stamp an image. So I grabbed my Language of Love stamp set. There it is there, and I'm going to use the heart. I've already got it mounted on Clear Block C, and I'm going to ink it up using some basic gray ink. Stamp that down. And then I'm going to use my Big Shot to die cut it out using my Hearts of Flutter framelits, and there's this scalloped heart in there, and I thought that would be a nice framelit to use. There we go. All right, I'm going to use the same sandwich once again. This time I'm going to put my Whisper White scrap that I've stamped the heart on, and I'm going to die cut it out. There we go. We have a really cute scalloped heart with the different words for love in different languages. It's a really cute stamp set, no doubt about it. And I'm going to bring in my square that I've already die cut and put together, and I'd like to put a Stampin' Dimensional or two and raise that heart up off of the squares. So I've got 3 Stampin' Dimensionals, and try and get the heart centered perfectly on there. And there we go, a cute image for the front of my card. Now, the next thing I want to do is, I've already decided that I'm going to use crisp cantaloupe for my card base. I've cut it 8.5 by 5.5, scored it at the 4 1/4 mark on my Simply Scored, and that's going to be my card base. And then I am absolutely smitten with this Sweet Sorbet Designer Series paper that's a free choice for celebration this year. A $50 product order, that would be $50 before shipping and tax, and you can choose several different free products. Here's the celebration catalog. If you don't have it, you can access it on my blog after the video's over, and it gives you lots of different kit ideas, but one of your choices for free products, and there's all the free products, is the Sweet Sorbet Designer Series paper. So that's what I'm going to use. I've cut a piece that is 4 by 5 1/4, and before I adhere the Designer Series paper onto the card base, I'm going to add some crisp cantaloupe ruffled ribbon. So I've got my ribbon bolt, and I'm going to cut a strip off. Turn my Designer Series paper over. I'm going to run a long strip of sticky strip on there. Then I can turn this back over, put my ribbon strip where I want it to be, and wrap it around and stick it on the sticky strip that I've already got. And actually I'm going to line it right up, my ribbon, with one of the stripes on the that runs across the Designer Series paper. So there, I've got just an added embellishment. And now I can turn this back over, adhere any hangover from the ribbon. I'm going to add the Designer Series paper to the front of the card, like so. And then the last thing I can do is add my heart layer. I could add it with Stampin' Dimensionals, but I'm likely going to mail this card, so I want it to be fairly flat. Stampin' Dimensionals adds some boost, and sometimes that causes you to have to pay extra for postage. And there we go. A really cute little Valentine's Day card with some help from my Big Shot and my Squares framelits and my Hearts of Flutters framelits. For a complete listing of the supplies that I used to make this card and the measurements, please hop on over to my blog, www.nutsaboutsstamping.com. While on my blog, make sure you're a newsletter subscriber. I send out 3 free newsletters each month with lots of other project ideas that you won't see anywhere else. You can place an order for the products I use to make this card. You can ask me a question, or you can look at lots of other sample ideas and check out my online clubs as well. You live long distance from me, but you can still stamp with me. I'm Terry. I am Nuts About Stamping. See you next time. Bye for now.